Purple Cutie 180 here today, and welcome. As you can see, this is not Sims. So we are actually playing 60 seconds. It's like a apocalypse type game. So you have like 60 seconds to run around your house and trying to gather as much of the different resources as you can. And then you have to survive in a bunker for, well, until you get rescued. So we'll see how it goes. I've seen a few different YouTubers play this, and it looks kind of fun. So I thought may as well try it out. We're going to do classic and apocalypse. So atomic drill, all it does is like teach you how to play the game. And scavenge makes it... Scavenge is only you running around the house getting all the different things. Survival is where you skip running around the house and you just go straight into you're in the bunker. Apocalypse is actually where you get to scavenge around and do the survival part. So that is what we're going to do. So there's 3 different modes. There's Little Boy, Fat Man, and Sarabama mode. Sarabama is like super hard, I've heard, and Fat Man is normal. Let's try easy for our first one, and you can choose to begin now as the dad, which I think his name is Ted, or the mom, Dolores, I think. I don't know. I don't remember her name. So we're going to start out as Ted. So let's see how this goes. I've played this a little bit with my sister when I first got it over this weekend. So when you first start out in at least Little Boy, you can look around a little bit and see where everything is. So you can kind of get like whereabouts where you want to be and what you want to get. And when the timer starts going, that's when the craziness happens. Oh my gosh. It's kind of stressful, honestly. Because you want to make sure you have everything that you need, and you need to throw it down in this bunker. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the Boy Scout book. It's the Boy Scout book. Like, honestly, you can do so much with that. You need to get it. Get all the food and water I can, but I also need to get like all my family as well. Oh my gosh. Here, Timmy. Get the radio. Come down there. Dolores. Hey, nope, I can't carry that medkit. Oh my gosh. No. Okay, so that's what happens if you aren't back in that weird yellow square in time. I didn't think I was gonna make it, but oh well. So I'll have to try to do it again. It's like kind of stressful. I did get quite a bit of stuff down there, honestly, but I'm not down there, so it's over. We perished. Yeah, we didn't even really start it. Alrighty, what do I need? Where's the gas mask? It's over here. We're gonna want that lock. The gun is over there. Okay. Should be good. There's water right there. Let's go for the water over here, then get the gas mask. Oh, it's kind of like stressful. That you have to like make sure and get everything on time or else you're dead. Come on, get it. Get my wife, my life. Oh, I got the map. I was trying to go for the water, but I got that. Okay, my daughter. Get some soup. Get the gun. More soup. Come on. The controls for this is a little bit like laggy and glitchy in a sense. It's kind of annoying, but you know, it works. It's a game. Oh, I don't have time to get anything else. Oh, I hope I got good stuff. Oh! Hope hope we're not dead. Did I get everyone? I think I got everyone, right? I got the whole family? Day 1. Yes, I got the whole family. I got tons of food and water, tons of it. Gas mask. Ooh, I did not get the med kit. That could really hurt me. I did not get the axe either, but I got the harmonica. I didn't know that's something you could get. Cards, flashlight, Boy Scout book, radio, map, gun. I don't have poison or ammunition, but I have the padlock. Overall, it doesn't look too bad. So, all of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. When we opened the shelter door, we noticed that some of the shelves were already stocked. We can't really say we recall putting any of the supplies down here, but we're definitely going to put them to good use. Okay, so that's where the cards, the harmonica, and the water was. I was like, I don't remember getting those. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Who is it? Is it you, Mary Jane? Are you the one that talked to cans? Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Yeah, honestly, I think it's pretty good. So what I researched is you can hold off until like day 5 before you feed and water them. Like some people do day 10 for food and then like water every 5 days. But I think I'm going to play it safe and just do like every 5 days, do both for everyone. We keep dreaming about those little things we did back in the day when there weren't as many bombs falling down. Not on our heads anyway. Day 2. Everyone's looking fine. Fond memories are one thing, but we need to be ready for harsh reality that awaits us. Mary Jane is feeling safe, Timmy is good, Dolores is quite calm, and given the situation, there's nothing new going on with Ted. It's only day 2, no one gets food. The containment of our town is still strong. Contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenge in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. Well, we do have the gas mask, but we are super stocked up, so we don't really need to go out. So let's hold off for a little bit. What we would give to be able to enjoy the sunshine again. We can't say there's a lot of light underground. We don't expect it to get any brighter down here. Well, oh my gosh, guys. It's day 2 and you're already griping about not seeing the sun. Oh my gosh. Hopefully the time to leave will come soon. Mary Jane is very thirsty. Timmy doesn't need much. Dolores will not last long without water. Where is water? Ted needs it. Not yet, guys. We're not to day 5. The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions can still result in sickness, so we're not doing it. We were discussing plans for our first meal that didn't feature tomato soup when we heard yells outside. We discovered they came from a small group of ragged survivors. They were a sorry sight, and we weren't surprised when they requested aid. They asked us to provide anything we could. Water, food, or medical supplies. Oops. I was trying to see if we had more of one or not. Oh well, I guess we didn't help them. We could tell our guests were not thrilled with our refusal. Their tired eyes alone were enough to understand how much they needed the supplies. They did not beg, but they simply turned around and left with an they left in an unknown direction. Maybe they will have more luck somewhere else. Oh, sorry guys, I did want to give it to you. I was trying the up arrow over here. I was trying to see how many stuff we had. Oh, sorry. Mary Jane keeps fainting. Timmy's in terrible shape. Dolores will not survive much longer. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. So everyone's doing fine. Enough of this plain, tasteless water. Dolores is really craving a cup of coffee. Real, true, blue American coffee. The kind that you can drink 5 cups of and still feel sleepy. But where are we going to find this in the wasteland? Well, Dolores' favorite diner is, used to be a few blocks away. Maybe someone should go on a coffee run? But who? It's still like radioactive outside, guys. No one is going outside, especially not for coffee. It's probably not even gonna be there. We're not going outside. No. Suck it up, Dolores. We're not going to risk our necks for this. We have more important things on our minds. The cracks in the walls aren't going to count themselves. Oh yeah, because that's important. Mary Jane keeps fainting. Timmy's in terrible shape. Dolores will not survive much longer without water. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. Good job, guys. You made it to day 5. Food and water for everyone. Looks like the area is still eradicated. Yeah. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. We don't really need to go out yet. It's difficult to keep our spirits up in this situation. We do hope the whole mess will be over, or else we might end up in a place much worse than this cozy shelter. I hope you guys are all happy. I fed and watered all of you. It's hard not to worry considering our current situation. Some days we're still struggling to deal with this shelter life, but we can't lose hope. It's always better when things are calm. Lucky nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Nothing new to report on Timmy. Today's fine for Dolores. Ted is fine. No one gets to eat or drink today. The contamination in our town is still strong. Scavenging these conditions could result in radiation sickness. Not doing it yet. The trash can of ours is getting disgusting. The good news is we don't have much of an appetite when we see it, so we're saving some food. Yet for some reason we would like to tidy this mess up. Those giant green cockroaches are a pretty good motivator. Let's use the Boy Scout book. The Boy Scout book has so many different things that you could do with it. And as far as I know, I don't think it breaks. We dodged a bullet this time. That is, if a bullet was huge, hairy, had 8 legs, and a glowing head, hopefully we won't have to deal with them again. Okay, everyone seems fine. No food today. The place is still radioactive. If there is anyone who can rescue us from this heck-ish situation, it is our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except for that one time when never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any signal from them. Yeah, we'll listen to the radio. Maybe we'll get saved from the military. That'd be cool. We knew it! The government has not fallen! They're coming to save us! Hallelujah! They didn't give exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to await further instructions. Everyone's thirsty. Sucks to be you. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. We decided to have some fun today and play a game or two. The first one is picking the game we are going to play. This took up most of the day and we still haven't made up our minds. Oh my gosh, guys. You have like cards right there. Play like Goldfish or Uno or something. We decided to act out a scene from our favorite movies to amuse ourselves, at least for a moment. For some reason, every time we picked a new scene, we ended up with one from Humphrey Bogart film? I have no idea what that is. Everyone wants water. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. We'll prepare an expedition for tomorrow. What's that sound? A galloping horse? We rushed to the door and were greeted by 2 men dressed like they'd come from a medieval fair. We identified the source of the sound. One of them was holding 2 rocks and hitting them against each other constantly, while the other one was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they were looking for some antique cup but they had gone lost, and they would be most grateful if we let them check out our map, provided we have one. I think just letting them look at our map should be fine, right? Like, they won't break it just by looking. Or steal it, right? They won't steal our map, will they? Okay, our map is still there. Good. Good map. I'm glad you're there still. We were way too impressed with their medieval outfits to decline, so we showed them our map and pointed to the location of our shelter. They quickly found their bearings and rewarded our kindness with a set of checkers, then swiftly ran off. We hope that they find what they're looking for. Woohoo! We have checkers now! See, guys, more games for you to play. Food and water day for everyone. Okay, so we can send someone out now. Let's send Timmy, and we'll send him out with the gas mask. That way he doesn't get sick. So he hopefully will come back and bring back the gas mask. I noticed that if I send the parents out, they tend to bring back the gas mask in better shape normally. But at the same time, you have to have an adult in order to win this game. So like if both adults die and the 2 kids are here, or even 1 kid, then I lose. So I have to have at least 1 adult here. It doesn't matter who, I just need 1. Okay, Timmy went out in the wasteland and we don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Took the gas mask. Okay, no one's eating. We always thought life could be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think that life could be much better. In a way, not much has changed. Okay. This music, though. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. Okay. It's been a while. It's been a while. We don't know much about what's happened on the surface. If we only had a chance to tune into something emergency radio broadcast and learn a thing or 2. I don't like that tune in word. Like, normally, like if they were just gonna listen, that's one thing, but tune in, they might break the radio, right? Because they're like moving it and changing stuff. Yeah, let's not change the radio. Day 13. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Cannot even talk today. The problem is, if we don't wash ourselves, we'll get really sick, seriously sick. It smells really bad down here, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna get any better the next couple of days. How about we do something to fix it? Timmy took our gas mask, so we can't do anything about it. Guys, don't get sick, don't get sick, don't sick. Oh, everyone is sick. Oh. The world has ended. Who cares about showering? We can get used to it. Adapting shouldn't be hard. We will be like a camping trip. Oh, it will. Oh no, that smell is just terrible. Don't puke. Don't. Suspicious looking stain cover parts of the page. Ew. Oh my gosh. Everyone is sick. Oh my gosh. Friggin' Timmy. If you didn't go out there. It has become more and more difficult to breathe in the shelter over the last couple of hours. We suspect there is something wrong in the ventilations. Maybe it got stuck somehow, but how? We need to investigate or we might suffocate. Let's do the Boy Scout book, because that doesn't break. Plus, we're already sick, so you know what can be worse, right? Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink. Okay. Food and water for everyone. Please don't die. The other day we heard a... Wait, was there nothing about what was... No, we used the thing and then it never talked to us about it. Okay, whatever. The other day we heard a quiet knocking on the door, but when we opened it, we only found a suitcase on the doorstep and there was no one around. It isn't signed, but it sure looks like it's meant for us. Should we check what's inside? May as well. So there can either be like a booby trap and it will hurt us, or there's poisoned water which will make us sick. We're already all sick. Or there's food. May as well. I mean, we're all dying anyways, right? Timmy's back! And you broke the medkit. And you look sick. Freaking. And Mary Jane's hurt now. This is not a good run. Darn it! The gift was a booby trap. There was nothing inside, some junk, and as soon as we opened the suitcase, it exploded. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe now with us. We went on a trip to a more specific place this time, a local museum on a tranquil land, several rooms and corridor wall decorated with some charred paintings that survived the blast. The whole place doesn't even look that bad. It's almost like a modern art exhibit. In the front of the museum, in front of the museum canteen, we found a box of bottled water in it. It was probably left there by some delivery company. That delivery company is probably out of business now. Our guess is it was blown out of the market. Haha, you're so funny. So we got 2 waters. We were hoping for some sweets or a snack, but the museum canteen had... What's a canteen? What's a canteen? Had to offer was tomato soup. Those poor tourists. +2 tomato soup. Good job. The half-ruined wall is all that was left of the main corridor. Some paintings are still hanging, but they're almost half unrecognizable. At the end of the corridor, we found a museum guard sitting on a chair, or at least something that used to be a museum guard. Ew. We found some ammunition in his pockets. Oh my gosh, Timmy. Or at least something that used to be his pocket. Darn it, our gas mask was damaged during the expedition. Mary Jane was injured. Timmy's diet needs food. It's today or never. Timmy fell sick. Why are you sick? Because everyone else is sick? Suck it up. Well, since Timmy missed food and water yesterday, we'll give it to him today. We had thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing somehow. It seems it's ringing right now. Should we go answer it? Yeah, Timmy, go answer the phone. Go answer the phone, Timmy. That's all you're good for. Everyone else is gonna die. Where's Timmy? I thought they were supposed to come back like right away. Hunger drove Timmy insane. I just fed you. Didn't I? Didn't I just feed Timmy? I swear I just fed Timmy. Did I not? Did I feed someone else? And I'm guessing you didn't go answer the freaking phone either. Hunger drove Timmy insane. When he realized we won't be able to provide for him, he snuck out and never returned. When we answered the phone, oh, he at least answered the phone, we could clearly hear the gasp of a relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they'll get back to us. We're so afraid for Timmy, but he came back to the wayside and is now safe among us. No, he's not. Don't lie. Everyone's quite sick. Guessing everyone's gonna die. See, if I send anyone out, they just most likely won't come back. Yeah, may as well. They're gonna die anyways. We were able to recover another message from the government. The military is preparing a rescue mission. They want all the survivors to head to a specific location in the area, then leave a sign that someone is still alive and kicking nearby. The problem is they've provided us with geographical coordinates, but we need a map to find out where they're supposed to be headed. Otherwise, it's just a complete gobbledygook. Yeah, we'll use our map. Don't break it, guys. And don't die, please. Day 18. A quick glance at the map gave us all the information required. We left them a message in the bottle. Cool. Enough sitting around. Okay, Mary Jane, you can go out. And you can take the... Nothing. You get nothing. She's probably gonna die. She'll never be back. We'll never see her again. Bye, Mary Jane. Okay. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. For just 1 can of soup, we can get the bag and all of its everything that's in the bag. We can't see what's inside, and the trader gives us angry glances every time we try to step towards the mysterious bag. Should we make the deal? We have a lot of soup. Why not? Maybe it's a med kit, right? Could it be a med kit? I hope so. We need a... Was that a kitty? Oh, it's a kitty! I love kitties! As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching and heckish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the wall. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to be just an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down on the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Sherikov. Is that a name? That is a really cute name. Sherikov. Wait. It's food and water day. There you guys go. Keeping you alive. Someone paid us a visit today. It was an overly cheerful, red-haired woman accompanied by a grumpy-looking mercenary type who was probably her guard. She told us she was a trader and eagerly showed us the items she'd brought along. Ooh, we could use an axe, especially for the military ending, but at the same time, we could use this to make a med kit if the book gives us the opportunity. But can we even do that if we don't even have it to begin with? I don't think so. Let's go for the axe, baby. Here we are on day 21. Here we are, day 21. And we are looking so sick. Oh my gosh. I wonder if Mary Jane died? Is Mary Jane the one that we sent out? Yeah, because Timmy left. So hopefully Mary Jane is coming back. We managed to work out a deal. The woman also gave us some tips about surviving the wasteland, but her advice seemed pretty useless. We already know that radiation is dangerous and that hitting a rat with a stick will eventually kill it. We thanked her and said our goodbyes. Yes, now we have an axe. We need a medkit though. We need a medkit. We're gonna die. We might be safe inside these walls, but there are other problems to consider. None of us can properly sleep. We have to deal with this as soon as possible. Otherwise, we might end up falling asleep in the face of real danger, like saucer men from Mars. Okay. Don't die, guys. Don't die, please. And they're both alive. Not bad for being sick like this whole game. Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least 1 hour or 2 of sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were, and there are other problems you will need to face soon. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away, or save us from radiation sickness. Yeah, we'll see. We had some spare ammunition, but it's gone now. We don't know how or when. It must have been misplaced. We need to find it soon as possible. Let's find it, and soon. Okay, let's use the flashlight. Don't break it. Don't break the flashlight, guys. Good, it's not broken. You guys look like you're zombies. Found it. The ammunition clip was covered by a can. Too bad it was empty, but at least we have our bullets back. While playing in the shelter, Sharikov stumbled upon a small wooden box that was hidden behind some loose bricks. It contained some useless memorabilia and an old can of bug spray. Yes, we have bug spray now, guys. I wonder if we can make the med kit now through the Boy Scout book, or if we have to have a med kit to begin with. I don't know. Playing a game or two might be a good way to relieve the mood and take our minds off of the problems of today and tomorrow. And hey, playing games is good for you, so why not give it a try every now and then? Okay. Play games, guys. You have checkers. You don't have cards anymore. Mary Jane! Your arm is broken, girl, and you looking very sick. We thought playing the silent game would be a good idea. The silence was too annoying and we stopped quickly. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. It took quite a long walk from our house to the docks. We knew of a promising warehouse in the area. It survived the blast, but the sea wave drove half of it. The sea wave drowned half of it. We were hoping it wasn't the better half. We always thought canned soup was made in America. Apparently it's made in another country with a weird name that we didn't recognize. According to the craft date stamp, the shipment came after the blast. Weird. 5 cans of soup, yes. Okay, everyone's about to die. We'll give everyone food and water. Why not? Sure, we'll plan an expedition. Sharikov is still a fresh addition to our little family, so we need to keep an eye on it. And believe it or not, just today we noticed something else on its collar. It seems to be a metal plate with an address on it. And it's not far. Should we take a quick trip and see what's there? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. May as well. Day 25. Oh yeah. Before we reached the end of our street, we were stopped by 2 men wearing dark coats, stylish hats. They rushed towards the cat to pick him up, saying that they've been looking for him for a while now. Supposedly, Sharikov belongs to an old lady who's rather fond of him and misses the little guy dearly. We shrugged and went back to our shelter. The cat didn't seem to care, so why should we? Good thing we didn't get too attached to it the last few days. I'm attached to Sharikov. Sharkov. He was a cute kitty. We'll eat and drink again today. That way we make sure we stay with our 5-day thing. We'll send Ted out. He can just go out by himself. He'll be fine, right? He'll be fine. Dang, girls. You look sick. But now you can have some mother-daughter bonding time. Okay. Sometimes a sudden urge to play an instrument takes over us, to create beautiful sounds to be shared with the world around us, to sing and play, and to have cute, mutated animals come to our feet to listen, like a post-apocalypse Snow White, shall we? Sure. Okay, go for it. We can be Snow White. Oh, Mary Jane. Why do we have roaches? What? Mary Jane's injuries were enough to make her angry at us, or at least the fact that we decided not to do anything about them. When we got up, we found a note from her claiming she deserves better and that she left for Canada because it has better public health care system. Okay. Be careful what you wish for. After a few minutes of playing, a small group of mutated cockroaches jumped out of the cracks of the walls and started moving to the rhythm of the song. They ran around in circles and shook their little antennae. It would be adorable if they weren't so disgusting. What are we supposed to do with them now? To our surprise, we found Sharkov back in our shelter this morning. Yes! Sharkov! We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care that it appreciates? Our kind hearts? Optimism? Or is it just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. I want to give you a med kit, but I don't have one. We received another radio broadcast from the military. Apparently they wouldn't be arriving when we expected, but they suggested they won't be long. However, survivors were requested to render assistance by bringing gas canisters to the nearest bus stop for military vehicles to use. We're supposed to do it, but not without a gas mask. Who knows how long it will take, and we don't want to get ill in the process. Well, we can't do that. We don't have a gas mask, and we died. Great. We dead. Sharkov's like, yeah, she's dead. Sharkov has all this soup and water. We felt it was too risky to help the army without using a gas mask. It seems our rescue will be a little bit overdue. Dolores' sickness progressed quickly, coughing, fever, chest pains. She didn't recover. Ted has been outside far too long and still has not returned. We fear he isn't coming back. Survival of the apocalypse is no easy task. We can tell you that much. Days spent in our shelter, 30 days. That's not bad, honestly. We perished. I love how Dolores died and Ted didn't return in the same day. Like, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. You perished. Days survived, 30. Water consumed, 5. Soup consumed, 6. Times defending your shelter is 0. Which is actually kind of surprising that no one, tried to raid us. Yes decisions, 3. No decisions, none of them. Successful expeditions, 3 out of 4. Items brought from expeditions, 11. That's pretty good, honestly. Pretty good. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you're all doing well. Have a fantastic day. Bye!